pass. Maybe it only went 5 yards, but so what?
His celebration was delayed until he determined what the penalty call was, and it was a tripping violation against the Ottawa Rough Riders, which of course was waived. 38 seconds remaining.
I wonder if Scott Campbell being in there sort of stalled the offense, and I wonder how Burgess is feeling right now. You know, he wants to stay close in this ball game because he's looked pretty good, other than that one interception he gave up for a touchdown. Lessig had a broken leg, and he was showing me the wound. It is still not 100%. He's got a lot of discoloration on it.
Drawhorn takes the kick at the 11-yard line. The Riders had the return set up to the right, but they can't get it beyond the 35-yard line. And with 32 seconds remaining, that's where they'll scrimmage 1st and 10. And Scott Campbell is going to remain at quarterback for this final sequence of plays for the Ottawa Rough Riders.
Well, Scott Campbell's a relative rookie. I mean, he's 30 years old, but he is a rookie. He was born in '62. I think that's about 30 years ago. So he's a rookie in the Canadian Football League. He needs the experience, but he doesn't need to have bad experience.
Gives the ball to Reggie Barnes. He was forced to bounce to the outside, and he was tracked down there by Mike Campbell with help from Harold Hallman. 27 seconds, the time remaining in the half. 21-11. Toronto leading Ottawa.
That was a lousy play. It looked like it was supposed to be a draw play, but the line, they were downfield blocking, and nobody blocked Campbell.
The Toronto Argonauts have called a timeout. The Argos feel that if they can stop Ottawa here, they might get the ball back and have one more shot at putting more points on the board.
Well, when you've got those two guys that can return kicks, when you've got the Rocket and Pinball, 1 second in the half is enough for them to return a kick.
Not as many distractions this year for number 25, Raghib Ismail.
He's not hiding this year. He's right out there with the rest of the team, and it seems like it's the novelty's worn off. He doesn't have a lot of people bothering him. A lot of youngsters, they want to get up and get his autograph, and he's been very gracious that way. But I think it's a more relaxed year for him overall. He knows who he is. He's accomplished some things in the pros. Last year, there was a lot of questions.
Adam Rita was saying that when they went on road trips, other players often changed rooms with the Rockets, so he would not be bothered.
So the bill collectors wouldn't get them?
Campbell's pass is complete, but it is short of a first down as David Conrad was stopped at the 40-yard line. And Campbell under pressure as Mike Campbell got to his Ottawa namesake with 22 seconds remaining.
He said, that's Campbell soup. Campbell on Campbell. He did a little twist stunt, and Hallman takes 2 blockers. That freed up Campbell, and he gives him a drilling. He drilled him right into the turf.
Mike Campbell had a big year last season for Toronto. 13 sacks. A career year for the defensive tackle of the Toronto Argonauts.
He's a real worker. You know, it's not that he's that quick. He is strong, but he works so much. He continues to work, and he throws people around, and he keeps driving and digging and scratching, and he oftentimes ends up being the guy that makes the play. Speaking of changing rooms and changing jerseys, should we tell them the story about Angela Mosca and Rigney? No, we better not do that. We heard some stories last night, didn't we?
We did hear some stories last night. They were going on a bus tour today of the city of Ottawa, and someone suggested that Angela Mosca should make sure he went on the tour. It would be the first time he'd ever seen Ottawa in the daytime.
Or Hall by night.
2 seconds remaining as the Ottawa Rough Riders let the clock
Al Wilson heard that. He's shaking his head. Look, Don.
Sam Echeverry, Norm Fieldgate, Bill Simons, Ronnie Stewart, Nobby Werkowski sitting in front of them. What a great array of talent. Terry Baker is going to take the final 2 seconds off the clock without punting the football. And the half will end with the Toronto Argonauts